Hi everyone, I'm Vansh here, AIR 15, ALIT 2022 and AIR 159 CLAT 2022. And with me I have Misthi Mehta, AIR 42 CLAT 2023. So how are you today?
I'm good, excited.
Right. So without much further ado, I feel so we should proceed with the interview, right? So basically means what was your approach towards the examination paper when you were in the examination hall? So what do you have to say on this thing?
Um, I would like to say that you should trust your abilities. Do not panic after listening to other discussing topics or other class CLAT aspirants who are
Definitely.
discussing different things. And whatever you have done up till now is enough, and it is going to help you. You should trust in that and believe in yourself. Plus, try to stick to your strategy, but be careful that you have to be flexible. If
Right, I
some
understand.
on
Yeah.
hand adversity arises at that time, so you should be flexible also.
Yeah, I personally agree with the same because when you are attempting the paper, you need to be flexible to accommodate whatever section is more difficult at
Yeah,
that point of time.
exactly.
So that really helps. I personally feel so. You're absolutely spot on this point. So, secondly, what I'd like to inquire of you at this point of time is that while the aspirants are going through their preparation journey, what problem they all face is accommodating various study material they all have. Like they have mocks, they have study material which has been provided by their respective academies. They have practice sheets. So, how did you go on to accommodate all of these things in your study plan as you laid out during that time?
So basically, a balancing act is very important
Right.
throughout your this examination journey. You have to recognize your strengths and weaknesses and give equal importance to both of them.
Yeah, very important.
Yeah, and you have to each day you have to inculcate every subject as a habit for studying.
Yeah, I
Uh,
understand.
yeah. So
Means you've covered almost everything, but one thing I'd like to add at this point of time is that after attempting a mock, one thing which I observed during my preparation journey was ki means the students after going through their scores in each and every section, what they used to do was ki, like for example, they've scored less in critical reasoning or they've gone on to score very less in general knowledge, they've gone on to score very less in English. So what they used to do at that point of time was rather than trying to analyze their mistakes at that point of time, they would pick up a book, they would pick up a practice sheet and go on to solve several questions at that point of time. And what that would do,
see, that is
yeah,
very important. Mocks as well as the analysis of the mock is equally
exactly,
important.
exactly.
You have to point out your weaknesses and think about it for that day. For that particular day, you have to think about it, why you did what you did. After that, you can make a plan for fixing your mistakes or learning better about it.
Right, so it's very important to know that rather than straight away jumping onto the implementational part, you have to plan out first.
Plan out first.
Very important thing for all of you. Now, thirdly, I'd like to ask means how did the faculty here at Crossing Climb, especially Ashok sir and the other dignified faculty members here, help you through your preparation journey?
Ashok sir and all my teachers used to always tell me to keep my mental composure and try to stick to my
Yeah, very
strategy,
important. Absolutely right.
but also be flexible if required.
Yeah,
Ashok sir used to always set precedent or of previous students
yeah,
who
right.
have successfully cleared this examination under his
Hmm.
guidance. So yeah, that helped a lot.
Yeah, I clearly
And
remember. Yeah,
yeah, and also he told us that mocks are important, but analysis is also very important.
yeah, equally important. And like I means I have vivid memories of sir describing various students in the past that how did they balance out each and
Yeah,
everything during their preparation journey. That how haphazardly attempting mocks is not going to help.
it's not. You have to
Attempting three
analyze.
mocks in a week is more than sufficient rather than going through 7 or 8 mocks a week and then not trying to analyze them and going
Exactly.
on to attempt further mocks is not going to help you in any case.
Yeah.
Yeah, spot on. Thing that I feel is missing everywhere is that what did you do apart from the conventional approach towards preparation that helped you a lot during the examination?
The major role was played by newspaper. Newspaper is very important for this new pattern of CLAT. So I
Yeah,
read newspaper on a daily basis. It also improves your vocabulary. Plus, reading a lot of books helps a lot. Fiction, non-fiction, whatever you like, because due to this new pattern, there are a lot of passages about
yeah,
philosophy, fiction, non-fiction, everything. So you should be familiar with these things beforehand, so you should not like get a shock when you read it for the first time. So yeah, I read a lot of books. My teachers helped me a lot. Seniors and my teachers, they recommended me lot of books, and I read books throughout these 2 years.
So I completely agree with you on the same thing, because ultimately you don't want to lose your mental balance at the same point of time.
Yeah.
So books at the same time ultimately help you in, regaining that mental balance, and also in a way they help you get acclimatized with the various kinds of views that are prevalent on a topic that may appear in the
Yeah.
examination at the end point of time. So when the paper comes in front of you, you don't get shocked when you see, a passage appearing on jurisprudence which you haven't even means went through beforehand. So I personally feel that, reading a large amount of literature ultimately gives you an edge when you are
Yeah, it does.
approaching your
Yeah,
paper
it
at
does.
hand. Right, I completely agree with you on the same thing, because this really helped me a lot during my preparation as
Yeah,
well.
it helped me too.
Yeah. So lastly, for all the viewers out there, I'd like to inquire that how did you get yourselves to be associated with this field of profession, basically law, and getting yourselves prepared for ALET and CLAT. Basically, what was the reason why you started preparing for all this?
To be honest, I saw a web series called Suits, and after that, I developed an affinity towards law and this legal jurisprudence. And also, I read a lot of books after that, so I knew that I had interest in this field. So I went for it.
So, well, congratulations for securing such a great rank,
Thank
and
you.
I wish you all the best in the future.